So at Red Ant we focus on probably four key areas, which are design and build, content management, digital strategies and e-commerce. So looking at what people need for the next year, it's all well and good that people want to spend money in trying to attract new clients, maybe looking at Facebook, looking at LinkedIn or such. It's actually finding out what's going to work for them, where their audience really is, and in essence how to actually get money from that, because at the end of the day you need to make money from anything you're investing online. So we'll work with people like Burton or Lonely Planet, maybe people like Filofax as well. Moving on from that, we're looking at a new e-commerce platform that we're releasing this year. In fact, it's being released at Internet World, and it's a social commerce platform. So again, instead of just being your traditional come to a site and purchase, it's more let's get in front of that audience, because they're time conscious nowadays, or other people call it lazy. And you need to find a way in front of your audience, so it's very easy for them to buy from you, understand who your brand is. So that's what the commerce platform's about. And on top of that as well, we've also got the mobile side of that platform. So using something along the lines of what's used for Ocado, we've actually got a full commerce platform covering the full spectrum of probably what's required for the next 4 years. Looking forward from that, you've also got design. So you can get people to your site, and it's a mixture of things. You can have 1,000 people come to your site, but if it doesn't work very well, it's not very interactive, not very engaging, then no one's going to buy from that site, whether it be a microsite or a full-on e-commerce platform, or even a banner ad. So what we try and do is take the best of everything that you're after and focus on your needs, and we'll put all of those together and work with you to understand your requirements to attract the audience. So if you need to look at what you're doing for your digital strategy, because it's not all well and good running out there and just starting a Facebook group or a LinkedIn account because you don't know what you're actually doing, or saying, oh, we must have Twitter because everybody else has. If you come along to us, what we can do is work with you to work out a strategy that's going to be right for your brand, work out where your audience is, and again, look what money you could actually make from that, because all of it comes back to, is it going to give you any money? What's it worth? So we can go through that with you. Secondly as well, we can look at design of your site. So if you're already using an e-commerce site, or you have a CMS for your brand, for your current site, then we can look at that and say, well, okay, is it usable? What's the UX of it? Is it accessible? How is it going to portray your brand going forward? And we can break that down and come back to you with maybe just mock-ups, or a design creative approach, or the full PSD requirements, so the full visuals, which you can then take almost in an agnostic approach and tie into your existing vendor. Alternatively, you can actually look at us and say, well, okay, you guys already do an e-commerce platform. You've now got the new the social platform, because we already work with people like Designers Guild and the Hornby Group for e-commerce. So we're now, again, looking at the next barrier to sale, which for people nowadays is being time conscious, and they're in that social environment. So what we've done, like I said, is taken that e-commerce platform and applied it so you can now talk to that audience in social. So if you want to go to that next level and look at what you can do in social with e-commerce, and also look at what you can do in mobile and e-commerce, then our platform has now been developed specifically for that. And like I said, should actually take care of the technical requirements for the next 2 to 3 years minimum. But we're always constantly updating it anyway. And that's what we're looking to do, really, is to take people on to that next level and bridge that gap between the Reeses of this world and the Next and the ASOSes. And that's what it's all about. It's a level playing field, and we're there to help support our clients in achieving that.